My son, wow. So interesting. So I named my son Ezekiel. When I say my son, I see faith and faith. And the reason that I said it, he was 10 years in the making. And anything in my life that I find that I'm waiting on an answer. Even in business, there are so many areas of my life I apply this same thing to. It took 10 years against what people told me, like some tough, times in this marriage. He was the product of just trusting God no matter what. And I often use this, even when I'm talking to family members and I'll say, look, I waited on something for 10 years. And so with my relationship with him is a very deep and a very close relationship. And he understands, we've often talked about what it meant having him in my life. And I told him recently at the Ernest and Young Award, I made him stand up, embarrassed the hell out of him, and made him stand up. And I said, you know what? You are my biggest reason why. You are my biggest reason why. And there's just, and it isn't just, it ties back into the whole faith. It's like, look at what God can do when you trust Him no matter what. And our relationship is indicative of that trust and that faith. And, he told me, he was like, Mom, you're beyond my hero. And to have a 20-year-old tell you that, and, means a lot. He shared with me, he said, Mom, I can't, he says, I don't know if I'm enough when I look at the path you've taken and the journey you've had. And I said, son, and this was recently, we had this talk, and I said, you are always enough. You are enough. And I think it's so important to tell this generation that, but I think it's more important to tell the people that you love that you're enough. You are enough.